Dear students, so far in our previous lectures, we discussed in detail the two major types of rotor angle stability, which are steady state stability and transient stability. There we saw that corresponding to a small disturbance, we have this class of stability known as steady state stability. If disturbance is large, sudden, then such type of stability we studied under transient stability. These two stability together are known as rotor angle stability. Also known as synchronous stability or synchronous stability. So we may say that the two major categories of synchronous stability, that is rotor angle stability, are studied under these two classification: steady state corresponding to a small disturbance, that is slow disturbance, and corresponding to sudden disturbance under transient stability. If this class of stability, if disturbance is repeating, that is periodic in nature, then we name it another class as dynamic stability, which is basically the same, but difference is that the disturbance in this category is repeating in nature, that is periodic in nature, hence known as dynamic stability. Same type of disturbance, a small disturbance, slow disturbance, but it is periodic in nature. Fine. Today we are going to discuss methods of improving a steady state stability. So under this steady state stability, we saw that the electrical power PE is nothing but EV by X sine delta in case of single generator and load system, which may further be written as P max sine delta, where P max is EV by X. There we discussed that a steady state stability limit is nothing but P max. How? Suppose this is initial load corresponding to which delta is 0 is initial rotor angle, and some load PS1 or PS, let us write PS, is there. You may mark like this. So corresponding to this is, if disturbance is slow, then what will happen? We know that delta will vary, no need to go in detail again and again. Then slowly it can tolerate up to pi by 2. It means if delta is varied by varying load or due to any other disturbance, slow disturbance, a small disturbance, delta may be allowed to swing up to increase up to pi by 2, and corresponding power may be increased from this to P max, that can be tolerated. Beyond that, it will lose synchronism. So this limit was known as a steady state stability limit, that is P max. Now we are going to discuss how to improve P max. So P max can be improved by increasing E, or by increasing V, or by decreasing X. So write down very first point under methods of improving a steady state stability as by increasing E. Write down by increasing E. How E can be increased? E is excitation EMF, and that can be increased by increasing excitation, that is field current. So just write down by increasing excitation of alternator, we can increase E, and hence this limit, steady state stability limit, that is Pmax, can be improved. Fine, one point. We may further improve by reducing X. So next point, write down by reducing X. Equivalent reactance. X is equivalent reactance. Maybe alternator is connected to a transmission line through a transformer, then again one transformer, then load bus is there, right? Whatever is there. So in between, total reactance is represented by X. So by reducing this X. So how X can be reduced? X can be reduced by reducing reactance of transmission line. How reactance of transmission line can be reduced? By using double circuit line. So under this you may write by using double circuit line or parallel line. You may write double circuit line or parallel line. In numericals, you might have observed that when double circuit line is in operation, then equivalent reactance is less. Once one circuit is gone by anyhow, maybe due to fault or by whatever, the end circuit breakers may remove the faulty feeder or lines, parallel lines. So from there you may observe that double circuit line is having lesser reactance. So this way, by using double circuit line, we are reducing this, and hence power transfer capability is improved, that is steady state stability limit is improved. Some other advantages are also there by using parallel lines or transmission line, double circuit transmission line, like reliability is improved. Even there is fault in one of the double circuit lines, then even though the healthy line may be in operation, fine. Next point you may write by using bundled conductors. Bundled conductors. So in power system 1 you might have studied, if you remember, by bundling conductor there are other advantages also, but one advantage is we are going to increase GMR, geometric mean radius, and by increasing this we are reducing inductance of the line and hence inductive reactance of the line. If you remember, the formula just verified of inductance was something like 2 into 10 to the power minus 7, just check it, ln GMD upon GMR, just check it, right? So if we are increasing this, it means we are reducing this. If L is reduced, it means XL, inductive reactance, that is reactance of the line, is reduced by reducing L. So we may write that under this heading by reducing X, the second by using bundled conductors. We may further reduce X by using series compensation. So we are not going in detail what is series compensation, just to understand, we have inductance of the line, uncompensated line, X, this X. If you are going to add a capacitor in series anywhere, whether sending end side or receiving end side or in between, so corresponding to that series capacitor, we will have some capacitive reactance Xc. So the net reactance may be written as X minus Xc. You may write J something, Jx minus Xc, fine. So this will reduce the net reactance of the line. So this way, by reducing this, we may improve Pmax, that is steady state stability limit. You may write third point, by using SVC, full form of SVC is shunt VAR compensator, SVC. So again, we are not going to study in detail the various FACS devices. Just know that SVC is a device which may absorb or supply reactive power to the line in order to improve the voltage profile of the line. See, if reactive power is less than the required, then voltage will go down. If reactive power at a particular bus is more than the required, then voltage will go up. So voltage below a specified limit, that is lower limit, is also not good, as well as above a specified limit is also not good. Let us say plus minus 5%, right? So in next lectures, upcoming lectures, we will discuss in detail under voltage stability. So here, by using SVC, shunt VAR compensator, we are going to improve the bus voltage profile, and by improving this, generally V is lesser than the required one per unit. So by using this, we may improve this, and by improving this further, we are going to improve Pmax. So if you want to know what is SVC, SVC is nothing but, let us say this is our line, and let us mark one transformer, and with the help of this transformer, let us make connection of two thyristors connected in anti-parallel and one reactor grounded. Similarly, let us make two anti-parallel connected thyristors and capacitor. It may have another shunt element with one switch, capacitor, fixed capacitor, or it may have resistor. So this is known as, this is reactor, thyristor controlled TCR reactor, thyristor controlled reactor. This is thyristor switched capacitor, TSC, not switched, thyristor switched capacitor. This is switched capacitor, this is switched resistor. So depending upon requirement, it may absorb or supply the extra kVAR or MVAR required to improve the voltage profile of this point. So in detail, you will study under FACS devices. So these are the various methods which comes under methods of improving steady state stability limit. Fine. So by anyhow, we are trying to improve this Pmax. If Pmax will be improved, it means for same initial rotor angle delta 0, we have wide range of delta 0. and hence more flexibility to tolerate a small disturbances, slow disturbances. Please make one correction here. Basically, this is shunt compensation device, but the full form of SVC is not shunt but static. Just write here static VAR compensator. This comes under shunt compensator, but the full form of SVC is static VAR compensator. Thank you very much. Oh, one more correction. Basically, this is reactor. Read it reactor, not resistor. Fine. Thank you very much.